This is Joe83 and this is Restoring the Blades. So since the last episode I've done a lot of games. So the last episode was the Capital, the 4-0 win I think. I did the first few games of the season. So done about half the season since then and it's going pretty well. So only 2 losses in the league there and there. But then the only problem is a lot of draws compared to the amount of wins we've had. But that leaves us in second place in the league with the game in hand. So it's going alright, like 3 points off the top. The game in hand can put us top. So yeah, we're looking good for promotion hopefully this year. So the game today will be the Rotherham game and the game after. So here is the team for the Rotherham game. So Martinez in goal, who's been doing decently this season. Then Brayford, Egan, Besley and Harris. The defence is a bit of a weak point in this team to be fair. So that's sort of one place I want to look forward to improving in January and into next season if we get promoted. So then across the midfield we've got Drazan, Colkett, Tal, Basham and Flynn. Drazan, Tal and Flynn have been, like, not Drazan as much, but Tal and Flynn have been like excellent this season. I'll show you Richie Tal's form. He is like a minimum rating all season is 7.1 and his average rating is 8.28, which is like unbelievable basically. It is really good. So yeah, he's going to be playing this game in midfield as he has in all season basically. And Ryan Flynn, so Jones has been injured a lot this season. So Ryan Flynn stepped up into that right midfield position. He's been doing very well, 8 assists this season, which is good for a player who didn't really do much last season. So yeah, that's decent. And Washington up front. Washington and Sharp have been like basically doing the same as each other this season. So I'm going to give Washington a chance this game and see what he can do. If not, we'll have to bring on Sharp probably at some point. So yeah, let's get into the Rotherham game. Right, first chance of the game now. Rotherham bring it forward, which isn't that good for us. Hopefully we can get a foot in. Who's off the pitch there? Oh, it's Kellett warming up. That's fair enough. I thought we're down to 10 men. The Taylor's in on goal. He hits it into the side net, and that's fine. Connor Washington's been injured, which is a bit of a problem because we've not got that many striking options apart from Washington and Sharp. Because McNulty's been injured all the season as well. So it's basically just him and Sharp. I've got an Australian youngster coming in January for a lot of money, but he's only 18 and not that good at the minute. He's more for the future. So that could be a problem if it's a long-term injury. It's half time now and nothing really has happened at all. There's been that one chance for Rotherham. But now Sharp's on. I don't think I need to change anything. I'll just get a bit annoyed at them, see what they can do. Right, another chance here. John Egan wins a header. Richie Tal will get there. Tal now, up to Sharp. He's back to the goal. Out to Flynn now. Can he get the crossing? No, back to Basham. Rotherham have like 10 players behind the ball. Cole get to Tal. Into Sharp. Billy Sharp's done him. Lee Camp with a good save. And it's cleared. Chance for Rotherham probably. Throwing deep into our half. O'Hara to Frecklington. Can we get the ball off him in counter-attack? Taylor's on it. What's he going to do? He's shot, but Martinez has an easy save. And that'll probably be the end of the highlight. We're going to go attacking to try and make something happen in the last 10 minutes. I bought on Kellett for Drazan, who hasn't really had the impact. Tal's a bit tired, but I don't want to bring him off because he's good. Anyone we can bring on? I think Dennis Grove can come on in the left mid. He's a new signing I made. He's a free transfer. He's German. He's decent. It's just because we don't have that many left mids. And we need a rotation for Drazan, so he was the man to call. Can we make something happen in the last 5 minutes? Last chance of the game, probably. It's probably just the last highlight, yeah. Alfred throwing, that'll be that probably. Disappointing 0-0 draw. That is a shame to draw against Rotherham, who are quite low down in the league. So a bit annoying, but it's not a loss, and we're still third. But the game in hand can't put us top anymore, which is a shame. So and now I'll be back with you once we're at the Bradford game. Just before the game against Bradford, I thought I'd show you this, which is the squad report for all competitions this season. So just so you can see how things have been going. So Richie Tal has been the star performer, 8.04 average, which is ridiculous. He also got man of the match against Rotherham last game. So yeah, hopefully you can continue that for the rest of the season. So goals per game, Billy Sharp has been top scorer in all competitions, followed by Connor Washington, who unfortunately just got a small injury for 6 weeks, which will rule him out until the end of January basically, which is a shame. Assists, Ryan Flynn and Christopher Drazan, as you would expect, have been the ones providing the assists, as they are the 2 wingers. And then Richie Tal has just been bossing the Player of the Match award with 5. Pass completion, don't really count these 2 because they've hardly played. And Chris Basham hardly misses a pass basically, 86% is decent. In tackles per game as well, Basham again, he's been, I didn't really realise how good he'd been this season, but apparently he's been pretty decent. Che Adams has had a bit of an injury this season, so dribbled per game 6, that's good. Dennis Grote as well, I didn't expect him to be up there. But yeah, so Luke Reed as well, he's a holding midfielder normally, so I'm surprised he's had that many. Shots on target don't really matter, yellow cards. Yeah, no, I don't think we've not had a red card yet this season, which is pretty good. So this is the team for the Bradford game. So it's Martinez in goal. He's been solid for us this season, as I said before. Brayford, Egan, Bielik, Harris, Gross and Flynn on the wings, Upson, Tal and Basham in the middle, and Billy Sharp up front. And because Washington's got that injury and McNulty's out at the minute as well, we've had to bring on Jake Wright from the under 21s to play on the bench today. So he's all right. He's nothing special. So hopefully Sharp doesn't have to come off, and he's just going to play the 90 minutes because I don't really want to bring on Wright because I don't expect him to do much. So yeah, let's get into this game. 7 minutes in, Bradford have a throw in deep into their own half. Hanson here. Brayford gets a foot in, which is good. Egan's picked it up. Can we build something? Richie Towell. Out to Flynn. What's Flynn going to do? He's got a man ahead of him. Brayford's behind him. Brayford to Upson now. Upson out back to Flynn. We're building the play nicely here. Richie Towell now, who can pick out a pass. Dennis Grote on the left wing. Dennis Grote skins his man. Richie Towell's there. Richie Towell scores. He's actually so good. I don't know. We signed him for not that much, or like 80k or something. And he is ridiculously good. I don't know why he's been so good from centre mid as well. He's like in great form, and he's continues to do the business for us. Here it is in 3D. Dennis Grote just skins his marker, whips in a good ball, and Richie Towell attacking from deep with the little volley left foot into the top corner. No stopping that. 1-0. Right, into the second half now. Brayford on a throw in. Deep into their half. Richie Towell, what's he going to do? Back to Brayford. Can we get a ball in at some point? Oh, good switch from Basham to Grote. Dennis Grote now. He gets into the box. Is he going to cut it back? To Billy Sharp in the middle. Billy Sharp scores. We're actually quite good at the minute. This is also our game in hand, so it's a good job of winning because that leaves us only 2 points behind Barnsley, who are our main challengers, really. So here it is in 3D. Grote just, no one challenges him. Gets it across. Billy Sharp behind 3 men in the middle there. Manages to get there first. Don't really know how. But he does, so I'll take it. What, 2-0? Alright, another chance. Bob Harris. Out to Sharp. Harris again. Is he going to get the ball in? Oh, it's deep to Basham. Out to Flynn now in space. What's he going to do? Flynn. He shoots. He shoots again and he scores. Ryan Flynn makes it 3-0. This is a very good performance. I thought he was going to miss that when he shot the first time, but it came back to him and he scored it. So, good job from Flynn there. Here it is in 3D. Basham. Flynn's in loads of space. I don't know what Bradford's defending's like. Bad sliding challenge there. Good initial save, but then Flynn gets it in the near post. 3-0. Another highlight. Rodon to Grant for Bradford. They're coming forward. Out to Morris. Baxter. Oh dear. That's Jose Baxter, who I sold to them at the beginning of last season. And I don't think I told anyone about that. But he's now scored against us, which isn't the best thing. So it's 3-1. Last few minutes now. I'm just going to bring on Jake Wright just to get him some experience. So I've just paused it as a highlight started for Bradford, which is a corner, which hits the side netting. So good job that didn't go in. So Jake Wright's on, just getting a bit of experience to see out the game. Oh, a corner for us, Bob Harris. It's cleared by Bradford though, and Jose Baxter's going to get there first, the former player. Hopefully they don't score now because it might look like a bit of a bad decision to sub off Sharp. Woolery is in behind. What's he going to do? Don't go penalty away, anyone. Woolery hits the post, get it away. Bob Harris is going to clear it. So it's not been the best end to this game. Which kind of makes sense seeing as subbed off 2 of our best players in Sharp and Towell. But this should be at 45 seconds. There's not going to be 2 goals in that time, so it's going to be a win for us. Ryan Flynn, back up to Basham. Can we maybe make it 4? Brayford now. Flynn, Colcat. Basham, we're building a little chance here. Colcat again. Out to Brayford. Get it to Flynn. Pull it back. Ryan Flynn. Into Colt. No, cleared. Rodon cleared it, but Egan's got there first, and that should be that. Unless we like shoot now and it goes in somehow. Harris on the left wing. Grote, yeah, that's it. 3-1, good win. Game in hand. Only 2 points behind Barnsley now. Well done. I'm pleased with that. So yeah, that's going to bring the end to this episode. But just want to show you the schedule. We're in the FA Cup third round against West Ham, which is quite a big game. And then we're also in the Johnson's Paint Trophy area final. So next episode I'll bring you the West Ham and Chesterfield games, and the episode after I'll bring you the second leg against Chesterfield and see if we can get to Wembley in the Johnson Paint Trophy final, which would be quite a good thing if it happens. So yeah, that's the end of this episode. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more. And this has been JM83, and I will see you next time.